Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The soccer with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll ride the back again here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. On this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. And he drops back in the gun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Demon Deacons will line up to boot it away. And the returner is brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They'll try the option play here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook will really open up on 2nd and inches.
Porter takes the toss, runs to his left. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
To throw, it's Sims. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid game puts him in good position for a second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game from the quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. He would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. No shot to bring him down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves to the 35. First down again. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Powerful running here. He's brought down, but not before the gain of 42 yards.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking for a gap. It's Scatterbo. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass, it's Sims. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab.
Wow, y'all worried about this.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. It shows you how dangerous you can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Sims. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
It forces the offense back out on the field now. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Makes the catch. It's Claiborne. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Claiborne. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Morin. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy
easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Demon Deacons lining up here on 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defensive coordinator said all week time is about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Grab behind the line. It's Fields. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver. I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sims. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the ground, it's Scatterbo. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
We'll try to run it with the option.
What the fuck?
Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes him pay for it. Gets all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. The over touchdown, 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Caught near the sticks. It's Mays. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It blew the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Demon Deacons will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Looking downfield, it's Sims. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, you can go for it. Play it. Is there no room for playing?
Stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down. But the defense looks like a
No tripping. Just play.
to start the second half.
The pocket breaking down.
Just play. Give me a short field.
The offense will take over in plus territory.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Just ball. Fuck it.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackling at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at 34.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Sims. Pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect
Go for it.
The Sun Devils
Pretty short
put
field.
team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Morin. Finding some room at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
There's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown.
Bro, y'all niggas ain't blocked shit. Goddamn.
Loss of 5 yards.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through. And that puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice
That weak ass tight end to catch that shit.
At least 3 points up on the board.
I got some red on. Decided not to block no more. So good.
Stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 40. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Scanning the field, it's Sims. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Easy throw to a touchdown, Arizona State. And they will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, night right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. And they go with a short shovel pass. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Serial.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get out.
Josiah, come here, please.
And place the football right where it needs to be.
So this is come on.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. That's caught. It's Mays. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Freshman
That's not fucking.
Too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, and looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to
He
go.
the
guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Morin. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
He don't touch him.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, look out, the football is free. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Scatterbo. Breaks loose at the 45. Nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Caught over the middle. It's Morin. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Close to the tight end, but they don't make the connection. That one.
Oh, I can't wait to get a fucking quarterback. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe, they still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Let's it go
What
quickly.
the fuck, bro? Oh my fucking god!
Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here.
No, that was all you. Fuck that. He ran the right route. What the fuck is you doing? Oh my fucking god.
Take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That shit just pissed me off so fucking bad, bro.
Up a second down.
Perfect fucking play. That was a fucking score. Oh my fucking god.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning.
It's that ABC ass fucking throw, bro. I'm
The key
pissed.
here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep
Bro, don't
shot
overthrow
here.
that shit.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, misses it.
Oh, I'm gonna cry in the car. I'm about to fucking cry in the fucking car.
Right back to you.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy.
Everybody doing their fucking job but you. You're a fucking quarterback, man. Get it the fuck together.
Let's
go.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
That shit bad.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Just we didn't run it. We didn't stop, right? We didn't look at the stop scatter, but you
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback's got it on the option. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them.
Looking to throw it deep.
oh, you fucking slow fuckers.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown.
How did that work in cover 3 match?
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add the lead now.
GG's. Fuck.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Put her back away, gentlemen. Put her back away.
The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling.
Good year.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Caught quickly. Can he reach the end zone? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it.
Glad that nigga graduate.
Touchdown, Arizona State.
Enjoy it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got it. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
A really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. And the Demon Deacons are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he...
Why didn't he just stand out of bounds? Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. He better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
You a freshman now, boy. Fuck it. We gonna work on what she on, nigga. You're one. You got this far. Fuck it. He'll be fucking undeveloped because God fucking man.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Fresh center down to the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting.
So heartbreaking.